The following segment is Lecture 2 of Studying the Bible for All It's Worth, recorded live with Dr. Douglas Stewart for the Dimensions of the Faith program. The study is called, What is a Good Translation? In this study, we will begin to explore the implications of the fact that the translations of the Bible that we read are also interpretations.
Now again, we're following along with what is contained in How to Read the Bible for All It's Worth, the chapter on translation, which is chapter 2, titled The Basic Tool, A Good Translation. There really is a challenge to translating that we talk about early on in this chapter, and that challenge involves some of the same. Hebrew is not the same as Aramaic. Aramaic's not the same as Greek. It's not that you can't say things in all these languages. Of course you can. But you're going to use very different wordings to translate. We give illustrations in the book about how tricky this can be. One illustration's from 1 Corinthians 7:36. So if you have the book, look at it. I'll read for those who don't. In the King James Version, we read this: If a man think that he behaveth himself uncomely toward his virgin, ... It's the first part of a sentence. It's the protasis of a conditional sentence. That's the way the King James translates 1 Corinthians 7:36, talking about how to behave toward, quote, one's virgin. Who in the world is that? The NASB says, if a man think that he is acting unbecomingly toward his virgin daughter. Now that's interesting, but look at the NIV. If anyone thinks he's acting improperly toward the virgin he is engaged to. Now, you're not going to be engaged to your daughter, so there's a real difference of judgment here about what the concept is and how best to translate it. In the New English Bible, if a man has a partner in celibacy. How often have you heard that phrase? Hi, I'd like to introduce my partner in celibacy. And feels that he is not behaving properly toward her. Now, this is an illustration that shows you that translators are sometimes up against a difficult challenge. In this case, there's some uncertainty about what the words in the Greek are indicating as the proper concept. So, what is the concept that the Apostle Paul is getting at when he uses the particular words in the Greek that he uses? Then, even depending upon how you judge yourself to have understood the concept, there's still the question of how best to render it in English. And so the NEB, New English Bible, I think is basically understanding the same concept as the New International Version, and I think they also the same basic concept as the King James Version. So three of them line up together on the one